Ooh. Have you guys ever asked the question, which is the strongest Pokemon in Pokemon Go? Well, I've been asked that question many times. And I'm here to answer that question in this video, as there have been too many people asking me this question, and I'm here to finally give the proper answer to this question. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So I know first thing that comes to your mind must be Mewtwo. That has to be the strongest Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Or maybe perhaps for some of you guys would think of the highest combat power Pokemon. Example like Slacking, which sits at 5010 CP as a non-mega Pokemon. It is the highest combat power Pokemon in Pokemon Go, even higher than Mewtwo. However, I'm here to tell you guys that no, these two Pokemon that you guys are thinking about, they ain't the strongest. Yeah, but my answer to everyone who have always been asking me that question, which Pokemon is the strongest Pokemon in Pokemon Go, my answer will always be, it depends on the situation. Seriously, it really depends on the situation and which Pokemon you're facing up against, or in fact which raid boss you are facing up against, to determine whether a certain Pokemon is like the best or the strongest. Because there's technically no Pokemon out there that is like hands down the strongest of the strongest Pokemon out there that beats every single Pokemon. So I'm here to explain to you guys what do I mean. So let's go ahead and check out Slacking. It is at 5010 CP. First of all, it is a Pokemon that nobody really uses it other than for gym defending, etc. And also Mewtwo. Alright, so how are we gonna compare these two? Basically in two situations. One is through PvP and another is through raiding, using against raid bosses, which we will have to use two specific websites to do that. The first website that we're going to check out is pvpoke.com. Thank you very much, pvpoke, for all the information. Let's go ahead and check out Battle. So, let's put in the highest CP Pokemon that we have, Slacking. Alright, we have to change the league to Master League level 50. Alright, and we're going to put Mewtwo also as a part of the Battle Pokemon. Alright, we're going to have to switch to Shadow Ball, so we're going to have both Legacy move. Removing all shields. Alright, to make things easier for us. And Slacking, the highest CP Pokemon versus Mewtwo. Alright, deemed to be the strongest Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Let's see who's gonna win. Alright, obviously it's gonna be Mewtwo. Slacking loses in 40 seconds. Alright, so this is not gonna be all. I'm gonna show you guys every single thing also. So we're gonna change the position to put Mewtwo on the left now. And let's go back into Pokemon Go. Let me tell you guys, there's another Pokemon that will beat Mewtwo. And that's Zarude. Yeah, Zarude is really good. And let's go ahead to input Zarude right now over here. What's going on? Why can't I change the name? Hang on. Okay, we're good now. Okay, Zarude. Okay, so with the same moves. And we're gonna battle simulate it. And Mewtwo loses to Zarude. Yeah. Because of the typing, there's nothing that Mewtwo can do with Side Strike or Shadow Ball to take out Zarude. Alright. However, one thing I want to mention about Mewtwo is that Mewtwo is a very versatile Pokemon. It is not exactly the strongest out there, because there are Pokemon that are better than it in certain situations, but because of the moves that it has, let's go ahead and check out the charge move that it has. Okay, I'm not gonna change it obviously, because both of my moves are Legacy. So it has Hyper Beam, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Focus Blast, and Flamethrower. So all these moves that it has, it allows Mewtwo to be really versatile. That's assuming you have a few Mewtwo's to actually use and have a few with different moves. But having all this typing like Ice Beam or like Electric typing or Fire typing, it's not gonna be like the top of those typing attackers. Though with all this typing, it will do super effective to every single of the 18 typings in the game, other than to 3 typings: Fire, Fairy, and Electric. Alright, so that's quite interesting also. So Yeah, Mewtwo is a very versatile Pokemon, but that doesn't mean that it is the strongest. Alright, that's one thing I want to put out there, and we're gonna talk about it using it as a raid boss attacker also later on. So back to this, man. Zarud. Zarud seems to be the strongest Pokemon because it beats Mewtwo, right? Deemed to be the strongest Pokemon in Pokemon GO? No. Let me tell you guys. Charizard is stronger than Zarud because Charizard actually beats Zarud. Alright. So let's go ahead to put Zarud on the left right now. So Zarud is on the left. Let's go ahead to put Charizard. Yeah, I do not know why. Okay, can already. Charizard. Alright, and my Charizard, I'll be running Fire Spin. Alright, and let's go ahead to simulate it. Zarud loses to Charizard. Of course, because it is a grass typing Pokemon that loses to fire. Charizard is a fire typing Pokemon and hence it loses to Charizard. So, Charizard is strong. Charizard is stronger than Zarud, right? And Zarud beat Mewtwo, and Mewtwo is deemed to be the strongest, and Mewtwo also beats Slacking, but is Charizard stronger than Mewtwo? Well, in this situation, yes. Because it beats Zarud that beats Mewtwo that is technically the strongest Pokemon, right? Yeah. But there's another Pokemon that's stronger than Charizard, and that is Onix. Yeah, you guys will be thinking, what Onix? Let me show you guys how good Onix is against Charizard. Yeah, you guys will be thinking to yourself like, what is he? Am I crazy to show you guys all this? Well, I just want you guys to see this. A level 50, 3,266 CP Charizard versus a 1,245 CP Onix with only, let's give it only one charge move, right? And let's go ahead to simulate the battle. Alright, Charizard loses because Charizard is double weak to rock, and you know rock resists fire, so it's because of the resistance that Onix also has, allowing it to stay alive for so long, allowing it to beat Charizard with 23 HP left. So Onix is better than Charizard. So is Onix the strongest Pokemon? I'm not even talking about Steelix, I'm talking about Onix. No. Because there's another Pokemon that beats Onix also. And that is going to be Chikorita. Yeah, Chikorita, okay? So, let's go ahead to type in Chikorita now. And Chikorita, let's give it Body Slam and Grass Knot. That's the move that most people will rock with, right? So, let's go ahead to battle that. Oh my god, Onix lost! Because Onix is double weak to Grass. Okay, Onix is double weak to grass and double weak to water, hence it loses to Chikorita. So is Chikorita stronger? I mean, Chikorita beat Onix, and Onix beat Charizard, and Charizard beat Zarud, and Zarud beat Mewtwo. So does that mean that Chikorita is stronger than Mewtwo? Nah, not exactly. Alright, let's go ahead to put this Pokemon in, Paras, which I actually do not have on my storage, but I have a Parasect. So I'm talking about this Pokemon, Paras. Alright, this grass and bug typing Pokemon that, is... Oh yeah, I already reviewed the last Pokemon. Oh no, I have not reviewed the last Pokemon yet. Hang on. Yeah, there's still one more Pokemon that's stronger than the Paras. Hang on. So let's go ahead and simulate the battle, alright? Looks correct. Okay. So look, Chikorita lost. So Paras beats Chikorita, and Chikorita beats Onix, and Onix beats Charizard, and Charizard beats Zarud, and Zarud beats Mewtwo, which means Chikorita is the strongest. No. We still have one more Pokemon. That's the godliest of all Pokemon. And that is none other than... No, it's not Pidgeot. It's PG, guys. Yeah, so PG. PG. My favorite Pokemon. Let me show you guys. Simulate against the Paras. Paras loses! Yeah, because Paras is double weak to flying, guys. And one charge move from the PG will take it out with 14 HP left. So, what does this tell us? Does that mean that PG actually beats Mewtwo? And that PG is the strongest Pokemon? No. Like I said, it depends on situation. Alright, of course the situations that I'm painting for you guys is a very, very drastic and exaggerated kind of situation. In a sense that, I mean, if Mewtwo were to get matched up with any of the 3 Pokemon, of any of the 5 Pokemon listed over here, like Charizard, Onix, Chikorita, Parasect, or even PG, it will definitely beat it. But it will never beat, you know, like Zarude, unless it has the move Ice Beam or Focus Blast, which then it will one-shot the Zarude. But, you know, like I said, Mewtwo is a very versatile Pokemon, and it is really, really good. It's a very versatile Pokemon, and, you know, having the move Side Strike and Shadow Ball actually hinders it a bit, especially against Zarude, Dark-typing Pokemon, even against Yveltal or Darkrai, etc. But if you ask me if Mewtwo is the strongest of the strongest Pokemon out there, yes and no. Like I said, in certain situations, yes, but in certain situations, no. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys and explain to you guys what I really mean. So let's go ahead and check out PokeBattler. It's a website that shows you guys simulations against raid bosses. Shout out to PokeBattler for all the great information out there. Thank you very much. So we're going to check out the raid portion. Okay, we're going to check out a handful of legendary raid bosses that we can go after. So we'll check out the current raid boss that we are encountering right now, and that is Genesect with the Dose Drive. So what is the number 1 Pokemon that you use against it? Well, let's go ahead to sort by time to win, means the fastest time to take down the raid boss. Where's Mewtwo? I don't see Mewtwo. I don't see Mewtwo. I don't even see Shadow Mewtwo. Oh, finally we saw Shadow Mewtwo. Rank 27 with Psycho Cut and Flamethrower, alright? So that's obviously a move that I do not have on my Mewtwo because I clearly TM away the moves already. Let's go ahead to check out another raid boss. I've already pressed back. Okay, press back twice. Okay, let's go ahead to check out, like, say, even against Mega Gengar. Alright, Mega Gengar, yep, Mega Gengar will probably show you Mewtwo somewhere along the line. Yep, somewhere along the line, which is a Pokemon that I actually do use against Mega Gengar, as in Mewtwo using against Mega Gengar, because that's the one that has poison typing, ghost and poison typing Gengar. Hence, Mewtwo would do super effective damage to it. So you always want to use a Pokemon that does super effective to it, and not like having, the best of the best, deemed to be the best of the best Mewtwo, to actually fight against every single raid boss. Because Mewtwo, yes, it's really strong, but it doesn't mean that it does well against every single raid boss. Alright? So even if we were to check out like another raid boss, like say even Darkrai. Alright, Darkrai is coming soon, right? So let's go ahead to check out Darkrai. Darkrai is a pure Dark-type mythical Pokemon. And we're going to check out under the time to win. Okay, sorry, I tapped the wrong thing. Alright, time to win. And where's Mewtwo? Mewtwo has Focus Blast, right? So why doesn't it appear? Because Shadow Machamp, Shadow Hariyama, Lucario, all these Pokemon that are being shown over here deals more damage than Mewtwo itself. So Mewtwo is like ranked, I don't even see on the list at all because it's below 30. Yeah, so it's even below Pinsir, right? Pinsir is even better than Mewtwo when we use it against Darkrai. So hence, you know, it really depends on the situation to deem whether a certain Pokemon is like really strong, because a Pokemon does not serve every purpose. You know, there are Pokemon that serve certain purpose, like really only certain raid bosses, or like one specific raid boss, which sometimes you guys will see me power up one particular Pokemon, one particular Shadow Pokemon, to just use it against one particular raid boss, and then eventually you don't see me use it ever again. Yeah, that's something that I do also. So we're gonna just check out some of the top 3, I guess, popular legendary raid bosses to see how they actually, you know, fare against the Pokemon that we intend to use. So the first one, let's go ahead and check out Mewtwo itself. So Mewtwo, what will you use to fight against Mewtwo? Well, you could use Mewtwo also with Shadow Ball. However, that is technically not like the top attacker still. The top attacker is Mega Gengar, followed up by Shadow Mewtwo, and then Mega Houndoom, Shadow Weavile. Hence, you guys always see me using like Shadow Weavile, Shadow Machamp, Shadow Mamoswine, etc. Yeah, so Shadow Mewtwo is ranked 2, but we don't see Mewtwo. Yeah, Mewtwo is ranked 24. It's even behind Hoopa. Yeah, Hoopa is like ranked 12. Come to think of it, the graphics of Hoopa is a bit distorted because it's like super zoomed in, but still cool. all good PokeBattler. Anyway, let's oh yeah, crap. No worries, we have to scroll the way down again. We're gonna check out two more raid bosses, alright? So another raid boss that is very, very well loved is actually Rayquaza over here. I was looking for the green snake, but then actually it's black because it's shiny. Yeah, so Rayquaza being double weak to ice, yes, you can use Mewtwo. Mewtwo has Ice Beam. Shadow Mewtwo has Ice Beam also, but it is not the best because your number one best attacker is Shadow Mamoswine, followed up by Shadow Weavile. So Shadow Mewtwo with Ice Beam, yes, it is number 3. If you don't talk about Shadow Pokemon, your number one Pokemon to use against Rayquaza is actually Galarian Darmanitan, followed up by Mamoswine, and then Mega Abomasnow, and so on and so forth. Where is Mewtwo? Mewtwo is ranked number 14. Have you guys noticed something so far? I've not even mentioned about slacking, despite it being the highest combat power in Pokemon GO. So ultimately, having the highest combat power doesn't mean it's the strongest. That's something that you guys should definitely already notice by now. And also for Mewtwo wise, you know, it doesn't appear as the top attacker all the time. I mean, you guys saw it appearing as the top attacker against Mega Gengar. But against like the other raid bosses, like what I've shown you guys, it's not like the top. Let's go ahead and check out another one, the last one. Let's check out Kyogre. Alright, one of my favorite, or in fact my favorite water type legendary Pokemon. I even like it more than Palkia, definitely. So it is weak to grass and electric, and you know, Mewtwo has Thunderbolt, right? Yeah, that's electric type move. Let's go ahead to sort by time to win, and let's go ahead to check out where is Mewtwo. Okay, first one is Shadow Raikou, followed up by Mega Manectric, Shadow Electivire, Shadow Magnezone, Mega Venusaur, and so forth. Shadow Mewtwo appears with Psycho Cut and Thunderbolt as rank number 9. Obviously it's not an unknown, it's supposed to be Zarud. I just do not know why the graphics is not Zarud, but it's a letter A unknown. Okay. Yeah. And then let's go ahead and scroll down and see where's Mewtwo. The regular Mewtwo, the non-Shadow Mewtwo, it's not even like the top 30 at all. So hence, you know, why I always say that it really depends on situation to say whether a Pokemon is the strongest or not. And I always ask the person back the question, in what situation, like what do you want to use it for raids, do you want to use it for Go Battle League, or in fact against what raid bosses, the current raid boss or like the future raid boss, like whatever that we know that's coming up. Because it really depends, because I do not want people to start powering up like their Mewtwo and only Mewtwo and nothing else and think that is the best, because clearly yes, it is a very, very versatile Pokemon. Mewtwo is a very versatile Pokemon if you are willing to change the moves here and there and also have a couple of Mewtwo's, but it is not the best and the strongest. Yeah, when you ask me what's the strongest, the first thought that comes into my mind is like it has to beat like almost everything and comes into play in a lot of raid bosses play a lot of times. But that's not true for Mewtwo. Alright, you use it against a Pokemon that it's weak to Psychic most of the time, like a Mega Gengar or even Machamp, etc. Or even yeah, basically fighting type and even a poison type Pokemon that are weak to Psychic, right? So that's what Mewtwo it will be good against. So if you guys look at what I have also, usually like I said, I use Shadow Pokemon, and I will normally use Shadow Metagross. In fact, I use the Shadow Metagross way more than the Shadow Mewtwo or the Mewtwo's. I use my Shadow Mamoswine, my Shadow Machamp, my Shadow Moltres, my Shadow Entei, my Shadow Raikou, Shadow Electivire, Shadow Weavile. All these more than the Mewtwo's. So would I label any of these Pokemon as the strongest also? No, because they are only good for certain situations, but not every single situation. Like if you ask me to use Moltres against Genesect or the Entei against Genesect, great. But would I use something like a Shadow Gardevoir or like a Mamoswine against Genesect? No. You know what I mean? It really depends on what you're fighting against and what the typing of the Pokemon is, and what moves it has also, that determines whether a Pokemon is the strongest or not in certain situations. I know some of you guys will be saying at this point of time, hey, you know, this video is kind of like a bit here and there in a way that I'm like making a joke out of Mewtwo to say that it is weaker than PG, but at the same time I'm here to actually give you guys proper information on what people deem as the strongest to not actually be the strongest, because in my honest opinion, there is no true strongest Pokemon in Pokemon GO. Yes, like I said, I am gonna repeat it again. Mewtwo is a very versatile Pokemon. That does not mean that it is the strongest. And yes, Slacking has the highest combat power in the game, 5010 combat power. Other than, looking at a Mega Pokemon like Mega Charizard with 5047 CP at level 50 as a hundo. But, yeah, it really depends on the situation to say whether a Pokemon is the strongest or not. Alright, so if you guys found this video a bit insightful, a bit more informative, definitely consider leaving a like. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video, alright? Don't think about which is the strongest Pokemon or whatsoever. Think about which Pokemon serves you for that purpose against whatever that you want to use it for. Whether you want to use it for gym attacking, or whether you want to use it for raid boss fighting, or whether you want to use it for PvP. Every single Pokemon serves their purpose differently. I can tell you guys that. Alright, even PG. I can tell you guys that. PG was once, still is, the strongest Pokemon for XP. Yeah. At the very start of the game when, we were grinding and catching PGs and Weedles and Caterpies to get the 12 Candy Evolution Pokemon to evolve to get XP, this was the best. This spawned the most. Yeah, that's why I love PG the most, because it gave me the most amount of XP at the start of the game. Ultimately, eventually raids came and friendship came, and then evolving became a bit more redundant and yeah. Alright, so with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright, goodbye, good. Who wants to say goodbye? Alright, you two will combine. You two will stop fighting, okay? I tell you, PG will win. You will lose. Bye!